आणि
Please wait 1-2 minutes. We'll start in 1 minute. Just starting. Give me a second. I'm sharing my screen. I will just wait 1 minute, then we'll start. Because I don't want people to join continuously. It may disturb while joining because when we start the topic. So just wait 1 minute so that it should not disturb continuously. Abhishek, is it started on YouTube?
Yes, Vishal, we are live on YouTube.
Okay, thank you, Abhishek.
Thank you.
So let me open study notes what we shared. 30 more seconds, then we'll start. Majid, please mute. Please mute. Okay, so let's start. So I'm sharing my screen. I hope you all, anybody can confirm that you're able to see my screen.
Yes, sir. We can able to see your screen.
Okay, so yesterday when we started,
Yeah, Vishal, it is visible. No
okay,
issues.
so yesterday when we started with the base concept of the database. And as I mentioned you all in the starting, that 30 to 40% of your whole questions in the interview is focused on base concept. And forget about interview. When you start working in any project, does not matter how big the job is, does not matter how big the project is, 30 to 40% of your real life problem, scenario based questions coming from your base concept. If your base concept is clear, you are able to crack any interview, you're able to survive any project. Whoever is working, if you see sometimes we are working in a project where I got information that my job is running, my some ETL job is running, the job is processing some record, thousands of record, millions of record processing. Because in database, we are just doing four things. Either we are selecting something, or inserting, or updating, or deleting. That's it. That's it. There is nothing related to that. So KK, you have some font issue. You can go to my name and click on pin. If you click a pin, you are able to see my full screen. Right? You are able to see my full screen. So okay, so these four operations, if you see sometimes you get an issue, my job fail. My job fail. Why job fail? If you try to see why job fail and try to find out the actual reason of job fail, you find some basic concept like constant issues, unique constant violations, or maybe not enough values, or maybe my table has a record, I try to make it duplicate data, something related. Always base concept matters. So base concept, if you focus on interview, 30 to 40% of the question from base concept, right? 3 to 4% of the questions is coming directly from your advanced concept. 2 to 3 SQL queries are coming, that is writing on your mainly one question from analytical function, definitely for sure, right? And one question either from case decode or some tricky questions or how to write with clause queries related to that. One question on tuning. I am telling you again, most of you maybe today, after today, maybe most of you decide that you will not continue, but I'm just try to tell you one thing. Whenever you start, from whenever you learn, either from self-learning, YouTube, Google, don't learn these random topics. If you want to get selected, the people who get selected from my batch, you can go and ask anywhere in the group, right? They are selected within the session going on, right? Because they start from the scratch. Start from the scratch, you will get selected for sure. Note it down. So we started DDL and DML. We go to the scenario based question coming from the DDL and DML. Then we move forward. We go to how to write our insert, alter, how the questions coming from the alter table, how the question coming from adding a column, how the question coming from dropping a column. When we are discussing about dropping a column, at same moment of time, our time has been finished, right? So we stop the session. Even I send the notes to you all. This is what happening when people are not joining on time. See. Okay, so when we're discussing on dropping a column concept, at that moment of time when I discuss dropping the column, if you see in the notes, this question will be very easy. Why I give this such a big definition and try to we discuss about 10-15 minutes start in the session. You know why? Because we have to get selected. Everybody will give this answer. Alter table, drop column, sir. I will drop a column. How are you different? There are 5 people coming in the interview. How are your answer make him comfortable that this guy is an intelligent guy, he understands the concept, and I have to make him selected rather than other people? The reason is everybody knows the answer how to drop a column. Everyone knows the answer how to drop a column. But when you are answering this question, if you are more than 2 year experience, I'm telling you to everyone, always say that we can do alter table drop column. That is very good. The column will be dropped. But this is an expensive operation. Whatever I have written in the notes, the same we discussed yesterday, always make the concept of unused. When we make it unused, this is instant operation. No matter how many rows are in the table, it will take the same amount of time. Because if you're dropping a column, it may block changes. Our application may be unstable while it runs. So either we can wait for what? We can wait for downtime, or we're waiting for something. Drop any DDL operation is very costly. Forget about truncate. Any DDL operation is very costly. We have to very take care that in which scenario we have to alter. We cannot, we looks like creating a table is a very easy concept. Whenever we're starting a database learning, first we learn how to create a table. But I'm telling you all, if you are really lucky, then maybe in 10 years of experience, you get a chance to create a table in a production. Normally, you cannot. You never get a chance to create a table in a production until you don't have 10-12 experience, you not have a position of architect or something. Because creating a table looks like very easy, first thing what we learn, but you never get a chance in project because these tasks are done by the architect level people who are actually try to create a table, alter table, creating constant, foreign key, primary key. Looks very easy, but these are base. So that will be done by the architects. So the questions comes from here to make your understanding clear. Looks like very easy concept. But if you are really lucky, then only in project you will get a chance to create a table in production. Okay, so let's come to the dropping unused column. You have to get to unused. Same answer you have to give to the interviewer because it will instant operation. No matter how many rows, we have to unuse the column. Column does not physically remove, but it is unavailable. Data still exists, but we cannot get it. Sometimes question asking, if you make it unavailable, the data exists. Yes, data exists, but you cannot get it. We cannot get it. And what we can do, we can go and drop. Whenever everything will perform, everything is going good, we can drop our unused column. One person asked me yesterday, how can I find out So we have a data dictionary DBA unused call tabs. This particular table lists all the columns who are set to be unused. Nobody will ask you this, never. They just ask you these 3 lines. If you are able to tell to the interviewer, you are good. You are good, right? Anybody asking something? Yes, Amresh, ask a question.
Yeah, actually, suppose I make a column unused. Can I make it used again?
No, remember or understand it. Any DDL command is auto commit. Once something
Okay.
is committed, basic concept is what? What we learned yesterday. That DDL command is auto commit. And once something is committed, we cannot roll back. This is the base concept we learn. See here, I have written here. Whichever method you used, you can take care removing column, dropping column or setting them unused. Both are one-way operation. There is no undrop column. Understand, this is nothing new, Amresh. This is the
Okay,
base
okay.
concept of my DDL. What is DDL? DDL is auto commit. DDL is auto commit. Once something is committed, you cannot take it back. This is our base concept of, suppose we alter a table. Can the
Yes.
interview question for the people 2 year, 3 year experience. I alter a table and adding a column, but I make it mistake, spelling mistake. So can I make it rollback? You cannot roll
No,
back
no.
because alter is a DDL. Rollback is only for insert, update, and delete. DML
Yes,
operation.
yes.
Base
Development.
concept.
Yep.
Rollback and commit is only for insert, update, delete. You make any DDL, you cannot roll back. You are done. You are good. You cannot do that. Simple. That's it.
Okay.
Yes, Richa, you are asking something.
Oh, yeah,
Vish-
Richa, you ping
also
first.
yesterday
Any
you were
question you have?
telling. Yeah, am I audible, Vishal? Okay, so
Yes,
yesterday
yes,
you
yes. You're audible,
told that
Richa. Ask me.
if in case we drop a column, so any other DB object that is referring that particular column also needs to be recompiled. This is in case of drop.
Yes.
So would it be same in the case of unused also, like when we do unused, in
Yes.
that
Same
case
in
also
case
we'll
of
have.
unused.
Okay,
Yes,
so
yes, Richard, because somebody
how?
asked me personally, one second, Richard, just 1 second. Somebody asked me this question personally over the chat yesterday. So only because of them, I already created this to just to show him. Because most of people, we haven't discussed function. So I don't want to create in front of you so that it will, I don't want to waste your time. If you create a function working fine. If I make a column unused, same moment of time, this column, salary column is not available. This salary column, this is the salary column which is used in my function. I make this column set unused, means not available. So my this function become invalid. See, I'm running this particular code. Select star from object. You can see this. I will, the people who doesn't know about user underscore object function, we will discuss everything in this session. Don't worry about it. This particular column set to invalid, right? Because the column is not in use at all. Okay. So no worry. You can see this status is invalid. Because this column is not present at all, but physically not removed. For physically not removed, remember, whenever we're giving the question, try to understand it. We are not here to PhD at the time of interview. At the time of interview, you just have to impress the interviewer that I am here to kill your time. This is why I am here. You have 50 minutes. Okay, I give an example. I just need 1 more minute for a lecture. Sorry. If I hope most of us from India, right, or Indians, or maybe India, Pakistan, or these countries, we know that we all love cricket, right? You know that in cricket, a bowler will bowling in such a way, and he wants the batsman to hit in a particular direction, so that there is a fielder already there who will catch the ball. Because interview, we have to force the interviewer to ask me this question because we have to kill his time. I will discuss in few minutes, then you get my point in just 2 minutes. When I'm discussing the questions today, we are going to a basic concept, right? Let's go to one concept today. Okay. Oh man, we are talking about columns, tables, right? And very concept of invisible column. What is invisible column? Invisible concept comes into the picture of Oracle 12c. In Oracle 12c, this question comes into the picture. What is Oracle? What is invisible column? Invisible means database is pure English language, which you cannot see. Mr. India, right? Mr. India. Everybody watch Mr. India, right? Movie. Mr. India. Invisible means which we cannot see. And invisible column is a new concept in Oracle 12c. Try to understand it. This is a column which will not appear even in select star. Interview question may be directly asked in invisible column. Maybe interviewer asks you, I have a table. My table contains 5 columns. Okay. So, but when I'm doing select star, it will only show me 4 columns. Why? So maybe some people can answer, so maybe that column is a pseudo column, just like row ID, row num. I will discuss all these row ID num. So this is not pseudo column. This is a normal column we created, but we cannot see that because this is an invisible column. Why we are using invisible column? Because I want to make it definitely security. Let's take this example, very quick topic. Just finish it quickly. Let's see this example. I'm giving an example. I'm create table test. My first 5-6 lecture will be a little bit faster. Okay. Then after when I start query writing, my speed will be slow. Don't worry. If anybody can, because after today class, only those people will be joined from next weekend who is actually interested. We make our one-to-one session is more better, and we will create a separate group which you can call me anytime because my time is different. So you can ping me anytime. We will start. Column 1 number, column 2 number, and I make here, for example, column 3. That is, I make it number. I make it invisible. That's it. I make it invisible. Let's create a table. My table created. Let's see this. I'm inserting a data. Insert into test. I'm writing it here. Column 1, comma in column 2. I'm inserting values 1, comma 2. Sorry. Everybody just see this concept of invisible column. Column inserted. I am writing select star from test. Select star from test. Star means all. Few people call it star, few people call it all. When I'm doing select star means I want to tell to the database SQL structured query language. In this language, I'm talking to him that give me everything from test table. It is running and give you what? See this here. Column 1, column 2, we have column 3 as well. But this column is not appear. When I make select star, even not appear when I'm writing star as well. So interview question can be directly asked invisible, or maybe interviewer make a scenario that I have table contains 5 columns and I don't want to show my 5th column. So people can give answers, or I will create view. We will discuss view, so don't worry. So this is not view, no view, just a table. Interviewer will just want, this is not as every time you're not implementing things practically, but interviewer asks you this question to test that this is Oracle 12c. You know what? When I'm discussing the coding or SQL writing, I will let you know, even market is open 21c is launched in the code, is still 90% of the public is still doing the coding like 9i. 9i was launched in 2000, I think 2 or 2003, I don't know, or 2000 in 2000, 19 to 20 years before. When I was in college, I learned on 9i, and you are still doing coding on 9i. So we have to make improvement, right? So the interviewer just want to test, do you flow with the technology or not? So it's launched in 12c. Let's see this, what is happening. But if I want to see the column, if I wrote it here, select column 1, comma column 2, comma column 3. If I do like this, I'm able to see. So only that person who knows that there is a column 3, we find it column 3, the data coming null. Even forget about this column, I'm not giving this column name. Insert into test. I'm writing insert into test, values 1, 2. I'm not specifying. If you remember normal scenario, what is happening? If you try to insert a table, let me show you here. Try to make your concept clear. I'm writing create table test 1, a normal table, no invisible column. I'm creating a table, simple table. I try to insert a data like this. Insert into test 1. Values 1, 2. I'm trying to insert data like this. It will give me error, not enough values. Why it is giving you not enough values? It is saying not enough. Here I have 3 columns. And you are inserting only 1 and 2 columns. You have 3 columns in the table, but inserting only 2 columns, it is saying not enough. Pure English. If you know understand English, if you actually understand English, you purely just convert this language, just translate it. Just translate it into your normal language, Hindi, Telugu, Tamil, whatever language is. It is just saying not enough. Something is not enough. Data is not enough here because you have 3 columns. You are inserting 2 columns. But if I create an invisible column here, I try to insert this. You can see this here, data inserted. So this is Mr. India, invisible. It cannot see concept of invisible column. Now the next question in the interview. How do I know? How do I know as a developer that which column is invisible column? So we have a data dictionary in the same user, select star from user tab call. Remember, we have to get selected. We have to make ourselves different than the people. When the question coming, just kill the time. Just kill the time. If you know how to kill the time, you get how to get selected. Because you are an interviewer, both are not meeting on Tinder dating. You are not for dating, you are for interview. 60 minutes, 5 minutes, tell me about yourself. 5 minutes, ask some question. You have just 50 minutes, you have to kill. See this column? This is a table usual tab columns. You just write it where table underscore name is equal to test. I'm just taking for my table. User tab column is a data dictionary. Data dictionary means whenever we create a table, create our database, Oracle automatically creates few tables which take care of all the operations. In this table, I'm just taking for this, there is a column called, you can make it suppose column underscore ID, comma column underscore name, comma hidden HIDD hidden underscore column. There is a hidden underscore column which make you this increase. Yes. This column is a hidden column. This is called hidden column. This is the concept of invisible column. Make it quick. Understand it very quickly how questions are coming from invisible column. Everything going through the notes. No, don't note it any down. Just focus on the session. How questions are coming. There is one more question in the scenario. Interview question. Interview question is I have a table. See this. Interview question is scenario-based question. I have a table. My table contains 4 columns. Suppose table T. My table contains column 1, column 2, column 3, column 4. What I want that I will insert data only here, here, and here. Suppose I insert 1, I insert 2, I insert 3. In column 4, automatically any operation, suppose just plus 1 plus 2 plus 3, 6 will be populated. I don't have to do update. I just want user will enter 1, 2, 3, 6 will be populated here. Just 1 plus 2 plus 3 is equal to 6. They can ask you like this, or they can ask you what is the concept of virtual columns. There is a concept of virtual columns. Let's see this practical example. See practical. When you see practical, memorize automatically.
So describe will not show that column. Describe will not show that column.
Which column you are talking about? This one what you just created few minutes before?
Invisible column, sir.
Invisible column describe is what? Describe your table structure. It will definitely show. But when you do select star from test, it will not show here. Select star from table, it will not show here.
Instead of going to user dictionary table, you can select, you can see from.
Yes, in user dictionary table also we have a column called hidden column. If you add, see I'm writing here, let me go back and again. Hidden column. Hidden column is a column.
What is the purpose of make an invisible column?
Okay, very good question. I explained few minutes before, but maybe you missed. Think about it. Forget about what Vishal said. If somebody can ask you that what is the purpose of invisible? What is the purpose of invisible? You watch movie Mr. India. What is the purpose of Mr. India? He just want to, as per movie, Anil Kapoor just want to make a security. Anil Kapoor wants to just fight with the villains and he don't want to sue anybody, just for security. The reason of invisible column is to improve the security. One of the benefit of using view, we are the people who knows about view, we are creating view to hide data from user, which we are not allowed to view that only select columns and show this. In the same thing we can achieve it. In the same thing we can achieve it by a column using specifying that column as a invisible. Interviewer can ask you any type of question here. As a what you can say, as an alternative view, what we can do. For implementing security, what we can do. I don't want to make my column to visible, what we can do. The reason is security. Only security. I don't want my data to be shown by unit. Suppose I have a table. The table contains a column salary. Right? I don't want admin department, account department, admin department, or any other department which can see your salary. He just go select a staff from employee. He can see all your data, but salary is a hidden column. He cannot see that because it does not have access. Got it? So main reason of this is security. That's it. Understand the point?
Sir,
Yes,
if we
Vishal.
are,
Hope it is. Okay.
sir, if we are adding the three columns, then if we have inserted.
Sorry, what you said?
Sir, if we have.
Monica, you joined from two places because your voice is breaking, Monica.
So now it's okay?
Yes, it's okay now. Tell me.
Yeah. So if we have three columns and if we have inserted values for two columns, then for the third column, how means null value is not inserted like that. We have to insert value. It's compulsory.
No, null inserted. You haven't see that? The same, because maybe my speed is faster. That's why you are not able to see that. Let's see. I'm going back. I did the same thing. Insert into test1 values 1, 2. 1, 2 means two columns inserted. Third, I'm not inserted. And sorry, test column. This test column. This is invisible column. I make it 1, 2. I'm inserting here and here. Let me run it again. Data inserted. Let me go to select star from test. Even what I want to show you here. Select star from test. Even I insert, this is what I explained with the table test1. I created a table test1 few minutes before. My speed a little bit faster, please catch there. What I explained here, test1, even we make it that it will give error, not enough values. But in this case, even only 3 columns are there. I'm inserting 2 columns. It is not giving error. Not giving error. It is inserted the values 1 and 2 into the table. We cannot see it here, but if you make it column 1, column 2, column, then we can see this value going to be null. Obviously null because we have not inserted anything. If you not inserted anything, that it obviously go to null. Agree, everyone? Agree, Monica, now?
Okay, yes, sir. So, but once the error was coming now that yeah, you have not inserted values like that. But if
where it is error coming? It is error came here, Monica. Error haven't come. This is what I explained, right? See, try to understand it again. I'm repeating one more time. Once we create normal table, error is not coming. See here, I create this table. Error is. This is what I'm explaining. Error not coming. This is the benefit of using invisible column. That error is not coming. If I create a normal table, like see this here, DSC test1. I create a test1 table few minutes before. In this.
Okay, sir. Very good.
Vishal, there is a difference between null and blank, right? These are blank values.
Vishal, not able to hear you.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, these are blank or null values, Vishal?
Some voice issue.
Okay.
Wait for me.
No problem.
Okay. Everybody can see my screen.
Yes, Vishal.
Yes, Vishal.
But we have lost you for a few minutes. So can you please repeat?
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I'm repeating it again. If I go to test1 table, Monica, try to understand it. Test1 table is a normal table, which you try to insert the data, it will give you error. But test table, where I create this column invisible, even at that time, it will not give you error. This is the property of invisible column. To make it invisible, to make it secure. Nobody knows that you are here. If Anil Kapoor there in the room, Sridevi doesn't know that in the movie because he is invisible. Same concept, invisible. Got it, Monica? Understand it?
Yes, sir.
Vishal.
Okay. Let's go. Yes.
Yeah. Can we insert value for the invisible column?
Yes, why not? We can insert the value. See here, comma 3. If you make it or specify here, see, the reason of invisible column is if you don't know the values, column 1, column 2, comma column 3. My data will be inserted. Means, okay, try to understand it here. Let me repeat it one more time to everyone, right?
Got it.
Invisible means nothing different. Same table, same column, everything column. Whatever you want, everything will be there. Same invisible column is a column. Only one thing is new, that column is invisible. Rest everything same property, just like a normal property of a normal column. Everything will be same. Just one thing is that is invisible. That's it. That's it. Nothing different. The only logic is we have to make it invisible so that nobody can see it. If you don't know, you don't know about the column, because I want to improve the security of my table. That's it. Rest everyone same. Yes, you can do it any moment of time.
Hello.
Right?
Hello.
Yes, Bala.
I have two more doubts. One is based on the yesterday class, you said the char is faster than the varchar. One question.
Yes, Bala, do one thing. For the study class, ping me question in the group. Okay, ping me question in the group. Bala, don't wait time here. You can why not you ping in the group after reading the notes?
Okay.
Ping in the group, Bala. Okay, for the next session onwards, when we make a separate group, Bala, I will take more because there are so many people. I don't want to waste everybody's time. For the next class, we'll make one by one.
So
Then we can make it one, or you can ping me anytime, or you can call me anytime.
No, this question. One question. You are saying security. We use very security, but in my office, I have on database. I am using single-handedly only. So I don't know about the security. You are saying the invisible column is security. We also security, but end user don't know about it. What is security? Can you tell me?
What do you think? What is security? Simple. I am going to a mall, and what security guard stopped me to check something. What is this? This is security. I don't want anybody to enter into the mall. Security means what? Somebody I don't want to give you access. I don't want to come inside. That is security. I have a camera installed to check. That is security. Security means I want to hide the data. Do you know view? I'm considering that you understand database, but most people are new here, so I'm just explaining. You understand view? What is view? Right? Why we creating view? Forget about view. Why we are creating view? Bala, listen me. Why you are creating view? There is only two reasons. This is a very important question.
Okay.
What is security here?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
Yes, that's why I'm explaining. Okay. Security means, for example, take an example. Suppose Bala is working in a company and Bala is working for a afternoon shift UK shift. He take a job, take here. Understand everyone's security. I will explain then when I'm explaining view, but when you ask, I'm explaining. Bala is working as a 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. shift. Right? For 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. shift, there is a cab coming who will pick and drop from home to office. Right? I agree, everybody. A cab will be provided by the company. Pick and drop from office. Understand? Till here, understand?
Yeah.
Yes, Vishal.
Till here, everybody understand? Bala, do you understand it? Till here, you have a cab with pick and drop.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
now see this here. What is happening? We have an employee table. Employee table contains a lot of information like employee ID, employee salary, your PAN number or SSN number, whatever you can see. In US, you have SSN number, you have bank account number, you have bank details, your address, your phone number, lots of information there. I have a admin team. Admin team will take care of your cab. Admin team needs only Bala employee ID, Bala address and Bala phone number. He does not care that what is Bala salary, what is Bala PAN number, what is Bala SSN number, and what is Bala's account number. He doesn't care. We have an account team. Which has to credit salary for the Bala. That particular account team does not care that what is the Bala address and where is the Bala lives, what is Bala gender. He does not care. He just care what is the Bala account number. So for every team, we are not creating different tables to store a lot of information in our database, because we don't want to, every table contains a space. So what we will do, we'll create a table, create different view for admin team, different view for account team, so that they can access of the columns what they can look for. This is called security. I don't want to access data of admin team to see Bala account number and Bala salary. I don't want to give access to the admin team so that they can account team to see the Bala address and where is the Bala, what shift time, which project. I don't want it. So implementation of view is just implementing for two things: simple retrieval of data and implementing data security. The same thing of invisible column is security. I don't want you to see the data. Simple. I have a project, I have a table, my table contains 10 columns and 2 columns contain sensitive data. I don't want you to see the sensitive data, so I will create those columns as a invisible columns. Simple concept. I create that as an invisible column so that you can't see that. Same concept, nothing else. This is what security is. Chandan, you are asking some question? Chandan, you have some question? Because I have to move to new topic. Quick.
Hi,
Chandan?
Vishal. Good evening.
Yes,
Hi,
Prashant.
Vishal. Good evening.
Yes, Prashant. Tell me.
Actually, see, the view is we can achieve the security. How we can achieve the security for invisible? See, for example, account departments is a separate department. See, in for example, account department is separate department, HR department is separate department. So we can give the details. We can create the separate. We can create a two views in that case. How we can create here? We can invisible column means how we can provide the security.
Okay. Invisible columns, you don't know about the column. You know, when we create a view. So what is view? View is, I mean, we are totally diverting the topic to the view because but still, let me tell you. View, which is the name of a query. View is nothing. View is just a name of the query. View is nothing. View is not taking any space into the memory. When we are writing a query, select star from a view. Actually, I'm just considering you and Bala understand database. For rest of people, just ignore for next 2 minutes. When we're writing query, select star from view, actually internally select star from the whole query will be written. Whole query will be run internally. If I create a view like this, suppose I'm giving example, create view XYZ, I'm writing a whole query. I have a big query here. I'm writing a query here, select star from view, admin department running. When admin department running, select star from XYZ, internally what happened? If you understand the concept of view, this select star from view, internally select star from this whole query will be run here. Every time the query will run. So if you understand there is a performance problem coming, view is taking time because the query is running every time. In case of view, we are running the query every time. In case of invisible column, we are not running the query every time. The data already stored into the system. Don't mix two things. View are totally different concept. We are creating view. Invisible column, we are not creating invisible column. We just make a column invisible, that you are invisible. Simple. Why mixing the things? Means view is something, view is a name of the query. We create a query. When I'm writing select star from view, actually internally select star from the whole query will be run here. In case of, you are saying it is looking XYZ, but actually internally Oracle will run this whole query, the query which create a view. If this query with the views contain 100 lines of SQL query, the 100 lines of SQL query will be run here when I'm writing select star from view. But in case of invisible column, it's nothing happen. It's just a column which is invisible. There is a property that you cannot see me if you don't know about me. Simple. That's it.
Next question, as that is, I understand that one. Actually, my doubt is there now. See, for example, you created 2 minutes back, like it's text table you created it. You make column 3 as invisible, correct now? In that invisible column, won't visible to all the departments, correct?
That's correct. If somebody think about it, Prashad. If somebody knows about that column, let's see here. When select star from test, you cannot see it because you don't know. If you know about a column, you can go here, select column 1, column 2, column 3. If I know about the column, I am able to see that column. This is what I am explaining. If you know, you can see. If you don't know, you cannot see.
Okay.
Right? This is the concept of invisible column, right? Invisible column is used for security. The question comes in the interview, like what we can do. If I have 5 columns, I just want to see 4 columns. Interviewer asks you a question like this: what is the alternative of creating a view? How can I make data more secure? How, if my table contains five columns, if I'm doing select star, it is only coming 4. How is it possible? Yeah. Questions coming like this into the interview. Let's go back to the new concept of virtual column. What is virtual column? I'm explaining virtual column a few minutes before. I'm going back again. Virtual column, I'll give an example. Let's suppose I have 3 columns, 1, 2, 3, ID 1, ID 2. Let's give an example, it's more better, you understand it. There is a concept of virtual column. It virtually behaves. Let's see this here. Suppose I'm writing here ID underscore 1, I make it number. ID underscore 2, I make it number. ID underscore 3, I make it number. I want, there is one more column. There is one more column which is basically a combination of all this coming any logic. Suppose I'm writing is all underscore ID generated always as ID underscore 1 plus ID underscore 2 plus ID underscore 3. Virtual. ID underscore 3. Virtual. When I make it virtual, let's see this how happening. Just see the example. My table created. One column is a virtual column. Virtually data will be coming. I'm inserting data only into 3 columns. So let's see here. Insert into person. See this here, everyone. ID underscore 1, comma, ID underscore 2, comma, ID underscore 3. In these 3 columns, I'm inserting values, for example, 1, comma, 2, comma, 3. I'm inserting this data. Data inserted. Let's go to the table. Select star from person. One plus 2 plus 3 becomes 6 automatically. This is called virtual column concept. In virtual column concept is that we can add that column and virtually it will come. Virtually it will come automatically. Now there is one question in the interview. Try to understand. There is a table already, created table. Can just the same question, I think somebody asked, Monica asked or somebody asked, that for invisible, can I make an alter? I said yes. Same thing. Can suppose I have a table already, table contains 3 columns, right? For example, this. See, there's a column. Create table T1. Column 1 number. My table is already created. Can I alter a table and add a column which is exactly same, which is virtually coming? Let's see. Alter table T1. Add. Suppose I make a column, for example, column 2. That is number. Then I'm writing generated always as, suppose, like column 1 plus 1. These virtual column, invisible column, simple columns are there. Everything with the column you can do here. Just they have some extra property. That invisible is invisible. Simple. That's it. Nothing extra. Just nobody can see me. I am Mr. India. Virtual. I am virtual. That's it. Everything is a column. See, I'm altering a table and added a column. My table is added. Now see this here. Insert into T1. I'm just inserting in column 1 values. For example, suppose I'm inserting 3. Data inserted. Select star from T1. I'm going here. You can see 3 plus 1, 4 will be populated here. 3 and 4. Both data is coming. Got it? Understand here? Any confusion?
No.
Right?
Can you
now see
increase
this
the
here.
font
Monica,
size?
Only addition can be done, Vishal.
No, anything operation. I give an example. Nobody will ask you the question that only addition or only multiplication. The concept of virtual columns. That if I want that data to be populated virtually. Simple. Any operation. I want, interviewer will ask you the question like this. The question I explained few minutes before, I'm explaining again. Interviewer asks you a question that I have a table. My table contains suppose 5 columns and the data coming from the user suppose 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. I want the last data should be populated with sum of this, multiply of this. Any operation you want to do, you can make it generated always as. The data will be coming here. Simple. Let's see this column. Modify for somebody asking for invisible. Alter table T1. Modify column 2. Sorry. Column 2, invisible. I make it invisible. Let's see. Table alterated. Select star from T1 now. But T2 is not coming. Column 2 is not coming. It is invisible. It is, nobody can see me. If I make it here column 1, comma column 2, then you can see me. That's it. The concept of here of invisible column and virtual column is they just have a property that how we can go and behave with that. Same concept of invisible, virtual. Column comes here into the interview. I want the data. I want to go data here. Go like this. Go like that. You have to answer the question. Let's go back to the most important topic of any
Vishal, virtual column will decrease the performance while selecting.
Virtual column. How performance comes into the picture here? Means how?
No.
How you relate with performance?
No. It makes calculation of column 1.
If your simple, Santosh, if your calculation is complex, suppose you can call a whole function you are doing. Any operation, complex operation you are doing, it will take time. Simple. Then nothing special. You just take column. Just a column, I'm inserting a value. If I insert a direct value, it will go directly. If you make a calculation, you are doing a lot of effort and doing this simple concept. I want you to make a chapati of a simple wheat. Simple. It will make it bajra. If I want to take 1 minute to create the same concept never change. Understand this thing. Concept never change. What is your concept? Right? Okay.
I have
go back to a very important question. For this, I don't want anybody to leave the class.
Am I audible? Hello?
Yes, Sandeep, tell me.
I have a quick question.
Yes, you're audible. Ask your question.
Yes. So I want to understand that virtual column, as far as I know, the metadata only gets stored into the data dictionary. Data does not get stored into table in case of virtual column. Is it correct? I mean, in that case, it is going to be a performance intrinsic whenever, if only the metadata getting stored into the data dictionary, not the data getting stored.
So when data dictionary never store the data. Forget about virtual
only
column.
metadata. Data does not get stored into the table in case of virtual column.
Data does not get stored into the virtual column. Why? I can see the data here. Data is here.
No.
Yes, it is stored.
Runtime calculation. Yes, it's a runtime calculation being happen. It fetches the data from from the metadata. Does not physically stored into the table. What I know. So is that correct? I mean, otherwise, what I know.
Yes, we said that one. Actually, we are also read from forum. So can you correct me whether it is?
Okay, if you learn from some forum, so give me that particular link. Okay, if you learn from some forum, then give me the particular link. Okay, but normally the data dictionary will never store any data. Data dictionary always store only the information of the column. It will be generated at the runtime. That is true. And related about the time consuming process means you are mixing two things together here, performance and the column. We are talking about what is virtual column. Performance is always comes into the picture once we make it virtual. If my calculation will be hard, if my calculation, I'm doing a lot of calculation here to populate the particular column, then it definitely take time. Forget about virtual column. If I'm normal doing any select operation, if I'm writing suppose select, suppose there is a column select ID from test. And I'm writing here select ID multiplied by 2 divided by 7 plus multiplied by pi multiplied by 3.192 divided by 176. Any calculation I do, it will take time. Simple concept. I mean, there's nothing related to the virtual column. If I'm making something direct, it will be faster. If I'm making some calculation, it will take time. It will nothing related to virtual column. Whenever you do any, don't mix it. The concept of virtual is data populated at the runtime depend upon the formula we wrote. But if we make performance, don't mix it. Performance means whenever you are doing something, I make any operation. If I make a simple operation, it will faster. If I make a complex operation, it will be taking time. Simple. Yes. There is nothing related to the virtual. There is nothing related to the invisible. Invisible and virtual are their own property. Invisible means I make it invisible. That is property. Rest everything same like a column. Virtual is a property that it will be populated. The runtime depend upon the scenario. Rest is their own property that I am a column. You can treat me like a column. I'm just a column. Whatever you want, you can do with me, just like we're doing with a column. Simple. Nothing specific, nothing different. Okay, just like a column have some property that I am invisible or I am virtual. Simple concept. Okay, let's go back to a very important topic. For this, I tell everyone to join the class today. Okay, does not matter you continue in the next session or not, but today class you all have to join because you definitely get a very good concept today. Delete, truncate, and drop. Looks like one of the most easy question in the interview. If I just ask many people right now, right? It's suppose 100 of people are currently looking at this particular topic. Please don't interrupt. Just started the topic. Give me a few seconds. Okay, I will come back. Okay. Okay. Delete, truncate, and drop. Delete, truncate, and drop is considered one of the most easiest topic into the interview. It looks like. If I just ask, for take an example, if there are 100 people who are currently suppose joining my session or taking through YouTube or whatever, if I ask this question, I'm considering 90 of you will give me the correct answer of difference between delete, truncate, and drop. Out of 90, 89 of you give me the same answer. 89 of you give me the same answer. Everybody will give me the answer. Vishal, DDL is DML statement, truncate is DDL statement. DDL can be delete can be rollback or commit, and truncate cannot be rollback and commit because truncate is a DDL statement. Agree, everybody? Everyone agree?
Yes.
Okay. If you not agree, I'm repeating it again. Delete and truncate and drop. These are the three operations. One of the most common interview question. If you just go and talk to Google and try to find out top 20 interview question, you will get this question for sure. Your experience, you are a fresher. You are a 15-year experience. On every experience, this question is coming. What do you think? Why this question interviewer asked? Because interviewer does not know that you know this answer. Interviewer knew it, that you know this answer. And some of the times, interviewer asks this question because he's just thinking about some question in his mind, and just to make you engage, he asks that question. Delete, truncate, and drop, right? When we discuss about that particular topic, I discussed a few minutes before about the cricket, right? And I tell you here, in cricket, the bowler ball the ball in such direction so that he wants batsman that to hit. He don't want to make it bold every time. He wanted to hit in that direction where my fielder already there so that he will be catch out. This question is one of that question where you can force the interviewer that he will ask you the next question what he wants. Let's see how. Delete, truncate, and drop. I'm going to the 89 people what give the answer. Delete is a DML operation. What we discussed yesterday. Truncate is a DDL operation. Delete needs DML operation, so it needs insert, update, and delete. Don't note it anything, everything going to the notes, don't worry. Does not matter you continue the session or not, I will send you the notes today. So don't worry for it, don't note it down. DDL will be what? DDL will be, there is no need to insert, update, delete because this is auto commit. In these two difference, anybody, any question? These two difference, anybody, any question?
So can you explain this once again, DML and DDL? I didn't attend yesterday's class.
Who is asking, Raghav?
Yes, sir.
You have any experience with database, Raghav? Any? Little bit?
Yeah, I know the basics.
You know the basic, right? So you must know about DDL and DML. DDL is data definition language. DML is data manipulation language. I have shared that link of YouTube. You can go to there for my study class. It's already live on the YouTube. I will share the link. Okay, please mute. I'm explaining one more time, everybody. DML is only three operations we have to take care about the DML. DML is basically insert, update, and delete. That is called DML operation, data manipulation language. Data manipulation language must be committed by commit or rollback. If I don't write commit and rollback, your data will be not saved and not present in other environment. So DML must need commit and rollback, but DDL is auto commit. I will take a full at least 1 hour lecture study of DDL and some scenario that I insert the data, I fire a DDL. You can check my notes, you can check my YouTube. channel. Okay, so DDL can be rolled back or commit, but DML can be rolled back or commit, but truncate or DDL cannot be rolled back or commit because this is auto commit. We can write where clause in DDL. We can write where clause. Suppose I have a table here. Suppose select star from test. We just created this table. Right? I can make it here delete from test where column 1 is equal to 1. I wrote it. We can make a where condition, but I cannot write truncate table. Remember, truncate is a DDL command. It always comes with his parent. Truncate table name, alter table name, drop table name, right? Create index name, create sequence name. The parent will come DDL. Truncate table name. I'm writing this, you can give the error. Invalid truncate option, missing storage keyword. Truncate never comes with where clause. Truncate will never comes with the where clause. Delete will comes with where clause. In case of delete, we can make conditional delete because we make a where condition. In case of truncate, whole data will be gone. There is no where condition. There will be no where condition. You can delete the whole data. Same with drop. Drop is also a DDL command. But in case of drop, you don't need commit as well. But in case of drop, the whole data will be gone. Like in case of truncate, select star from test. Still data exists. But I make it drop table test, my whole table will be gone. Give me a second. Whole table will be gone. If I do select star from test, my table of view does not exist. So in case of drop, my whole table structure will gone. In case of truncate, my structure as it is, only data will be gone. These are the basic answer. 89% of the people give the same answer in every interview, exactly same. Now, why I consider this question that one of the best question in interview? This question will give you an option that you will get selected. Looks like very easy question. Once you give, when I send the notes today, I will mention all these differences. Point number 1, point number 2, point number 3, point number 4, point number 5. I will mention all differences. You have to say the same difference as it is. But at the time of interview, difference number 6 and difference number 7, what I'm going to tell you, same way, on the same number, same sequence you have to give, number 6 and number 7. Reason? Because these are the last differences. So when you say on line number 6, you are saying line number 6, truncate is, I'm explaining, there is an interview question coming. Truncate is faster than delete. And next is saying truncate will reset high watermark. Truncate will reset the HWM, but delete will not. See, first 5 differences exactly same. 89% of the public give the same answer. Exactly same. For interviewer, this is the same thing. How he know that you are different? You are different from these 2 differences. Truncate is faster than delete, and truncate will reset the high watermark, but delete will not. As soon as you give this difference, interviewer next question is, what is HWM? What is high watermark? Think about it here. What happened? Just think what happened 30 seconds before. 30 seconds before, interviewer asks you difference between delete, truncate, and drop, or difference between delete and truncate. It's a very common question. In next 30 seconds, you are explaining these 5 differences, and then you say truncate is faster than delete, and you say truncate will reset HWM, but delete will not. As soon as you give this answer as a last difference, the truncate will reset HWM and delete will not, interviewer asks you next question, what is HWM? This question is not in his dictionary, not in his mind. Interviewer has no mind. He don't want to ask this question. He never think about that he's going to ask you what is HWM. But actually you force him. You forced him to ask me what is HWM. Are you getting my point? Anybody, any doubt what Vishal is trying to say?
Yeah.
Anybody, any doubt what Vishal trying to say? I'm just telling here, as soon as you give this difference, that truncate will reset the HWM, but delete will not reset HWM. Interviewer asks you what is HWM. He does not want to ask you this question. This question is even not in agenda. This question is not in his mind. Never. He don't care about HWM. He just asks simple question. But you told him, to the interviewer, that ask me this question at the time of interview, and here you kill his 5 minutes because you are going to explain what is HWM. Everybody getting my point? I'm explaining what is SWM. Everybody getting my point? What I'm trying to say here?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So always remember, interview is an art. How good you are in working does not matter. How bad you are in working does not matter. The matter is how you answer. How you answer. That matters. As a 2-year experienced person, if you want a 15 lakhs package, if you give this answer, you are getting 2 lakhs package. 2-year experience, 2 lakh package, 1-to-1 matching. Means why? This difference everywhere mentioned. Everybody is saying, out of 90 people, 89 people give me the same answer. Why he will give you the 15 lakhs of package? You have to make yourself different. Base concept. Truncate will reset the HWM, delete will not. What is HWM? HWM, I'm talking about HWM, that is called as a high water mark. Same have to explain to the interviewer. High water mark. High water mark is the last block till where data is written. High water mark is the last block till where data is written. For example, I'm coming to a very good interview question here. Okay, let's write this question so that I haven't forget. I will discuss in later. There's a question coming in the interview. I have a table contains 100 suppose 1 million record. 1 million record. 1 million record means 10 lakhs record. My query is taking 30 seconds of time. I just write down so that I haven't forget. My query is taking 30 seconds of time. I saw there is million duplicate record. I deleted 90% of data. Like 9 lakhs data deleted from table. Now table has only 1 lakh record. Still my query took 30 seconds. Why? Okay. Scenario-based question. This is nothing related to performance, man. This question nothing related to performance. This question is your concept of database. I wrote this question so that I don't forget it at the time of discussion. So I just wrote this question. HWM is a high watermark, and I will discuss about this question after 2-3 minutes. High watermark. High watermark is the last block till where data is written. Last block till where the data is written. Whenever we create any table, my data will be go and somebody joining so late. Thank you, Neha, for joining after 1 hour. I just like the people who join late. Okay, and I don't know why you are joining late. I don't know the reason, but you all should join on time. Okay, let's see this here. The concept of high watermark. High watermark. High watermark is the last block till where data is written. Till where data is written. Take an example. I'm giving this thing as example so that you can explain to the interviewer in the same way. Suppose MS Paint. This is my house. Understand this example, everyone. My house is a 10-bedroom flat. I am very rich. I have a 10-bedroom flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5, 10. Okay. Somebody came here. Think about this example. Somebody came in here. Suppose Abhishek is here. Abhishek want to search where is Vishal. My select query. Select a star from a table where name is equal to Vishal. Vishal has 10-bedroom flat. Abhishek does not know where is Vishal. Abhishek go here. 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 Abhishek will go each and every room where is the possibility where is the Vishal, because there are 10 rooms, 10 blocks till where data is written. 10 blocks till where data is written. High watermark is the last block till where data is written. He has to go in each and every block. This is what the query will do. Truncate is just like bulldozer, right? In India nowadays, bulldozer is very famous. Take an example, bulldozer. The bulldozer comes and he remove all my 10 rooms, 10 bedrooms. I just now have a boundary. My all bedroom will be gone, removed by the bulldozer. I just have a boundary. So when Abhishek is here, Abhishek can simply see Vishal is standing in this corner, in this corner, in this corner, or in this corner. So truncate will reset that HWM, the high watermark, till where the data will return. For example, when a table is created, see this example. The table is created, these are the data blocks. These are the data blocks. My high watermark is here. My high watermark is here. This arrow. Think about this arrow. Means the starting. High watermark is in starting. Suppose I inserted 50 records, 500 records. Record inserted here, inserted here, inserted here, inserted here, inserted here. My high watermark is shifted to here now. This is my HWM. Few minutes before, I inserted 300 more records. There, here, here. My high watermark shifted to here, till where data is written. After that, I deleted. Think about it. I deleted, suppose, 500 record from here. These 3 records will be deleted. My high watermark is still here. High watermark is not changed. Data is here, data is here, data is here, data is here, data is here. Right? Data is not here, for example. Data is deleted here. Data is deleted here. No data. But even you delete the data, your high watermark is not shifted. High watermark is still the last block till where the data is written. So when the query will be run, query will go and check here, 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 and here as well. Does not matter in this room Vishal exists or not, but high watermark go and check here as well. Do Vishal exist here? Do Vishal here in this room or not? It may be possible that Vishal is not on the top floor, but I have a room, so I have to go and check. High watermark. High watermark will basically what is doing, high watermark is the last block till where data will be written. This is the, when we create a table, whenever we have any table, think about it. Whenever you have a table like this, we have a high watermark, right? With the free blocks, these are the free blocks. Means when the new data will be coming, data come here. This is this is used blocks. When data will be inserted, or updated or deleted, what is happening? When data will be inserted, deleted, and updated, what is happening? Maybe data will come here and use these free blocks. My high watermark shifted from here to here. But if you deleted the data, suppose I delete the data here, and data will come here only. My high watermark is still here. My query go and check till this high watermark. So truncate will reset the high watermark. Truncate will reset the high watermark, but delete will not reset the high watermark. High watermark is between a label, a thin line between the free blocks and use block. It will let you know how many blocks are used, how many blocks are free and ready to use, right? For example, if you delete use volume of record from database, the database will delete some blocks that not ready to use, but that block are still showing here into the high watermark category. Data will go and check here. That is high watermark. Right? At the same moment of time, if you truncate the data, then data will be deleted, the whole data will be deleted, and high watermark is set here in the start of the table. This is high watermark. The question coming here, what I discussed few minutes before, I have a table contains 1 million record, like 10 lakhs record. My query is taking 30 seconds of time. I delete 90% of the data. 9 lakh record deleted. The table here contain only 1 lakh record. Still my query took 30 seconds. Why? This is not related to any performance tuning. Read the question again. Here, just delete the data. You are deleting the data. High watermark is still there. High watermark is still there. When you have 10, so query will take the same amount of time, because your high watermark is still on that point. This is high watermark. When you're explaining the question, delete, truncate, and drop, even interviewer don't ask you, you have to explain this question. Suppose I have a table contains, because you have to kill his time. Why you an interviewer are made? What is your main motto? You don't have to make a relation. You don't have to make a friendship. You are there to kill his time. The question is difference between delete and truncate. And he accidentally asks you HWM. He is in a trap now. This is what we want. I want you to stuck in my trap. You trapped it. Now it's my turn to lead the interview. Now I am leading the interview and I am killing your 3-4 minutes just to explaining what is HWM. HWM is a high watermark. High watermark is the last block till where the data is written. Then you explain. Suppose I have a table. My table contains this volume of data. High watermark is setting here. If you insert a record, high watermark shifted. high watermark shifted. If you delete the record, high watermark is not shifted, because it's a used block and free block concept. Free blocks are here ready to use. Used block which already used. Even you delete the data, your high watermark will be not shifted there. And now the question in the interview, just for you, maybe it was asked for 6 8 years. Why not shifted? Why not shifted? Why not shifted? For example, this is a table. This is a table, right? And we understand that in case of delete, data is here. Data here, 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 here. My high watermark is set to here. Suppose I delete the data. Delete from table where ID is equal to 100. I deleted this record. Still data present here, data present here, data present here. So high watermark does not know where I have to shift everybody. In case of delete, because delete is a conditional based where condition. So in case of delete, database does not know what data you deleted, what data you not deleted. There may be some question people can ask in an interview, or maybe you comes in a mind, how do I know that where is my high watermark? If any website claims any SQL query or any data dictionary, please don't believe. There is no easy SQL script that will reveal you the high watermark for Oracle. It is mentioned by Oracle documentation. There is no script that will let you know what is the high watermark, but we can estimate it. Just we can make an assumption that what is the last extent we have the data inserted into the table. We can just assume this is the high watermark. There is no as such script which can let you know this is the high watermark. So do you understand here? Yes, ask me.
Yeah, 100% understood. Concept is fully understood. What is the usage? Already you are going to use the truncate. So data is completely erased. What is the use of the high watermark?
What is the use of high watermark?
Yeah, what is you are telling concept is okay. You are completely delete the data with use of the truncate command. So what is usage? What is the benefit of the
what is the uses of truncating all data?
Yeah, truncated using for the erase all data. Delete based on the conditional based. You delete all data, also specific data. My question is, you are saying you are trying to explain high watermark. That is concept 100% clear. But my doubt is, what is the usage? What is the benefit?
Which uses, Bala? HWM uses, or you are talking about truncate uses?
Truncate uses? No, truncate reset the high watermark, correct? Reset the
tell me your question. I'm writing here. Maybe I'm not able to understand. Tell me your question. I'm writing here. What is the usage? This is what you ask.
You told me whenever you use the delete command, the high watermark retain the same location. Even though you delete the record. Okay, but whenever you use the truncate command, that time wherever the last record is written, that point is a high watermark.
No, I haven't said that. You missed, right? I said in case of truncate, it will come to the first block. By default, high watermark is, listen carefully for next 30 seconds. By default, high watermark at the first block of new table. When the table gets data via insert or update or anything, more blocks being used. So high watermark moves forward. When the data get deleted, high watermark remain the same even through blocks don't have the data. Delete has no impact on high watermark, and truncate will reset the high watermark onto the first block again, because truncate will truncate the whole data. There is no condition, all data gone. So truncate will reset the data on the first block again. So the question coming here, just a question coming here. Let's see one scenario based question. Don't ask. Just see the scenario.
Vishal.
Just watch a few minutes. Let me explain. I maybe my question will help everybody. So that's why I'm coming. I'm just explaining two scenario based question first. Then you will ask any question. First thing, interview question. I have a table contains 1 million record. My query take 30 seconds of data. Why your query take 30 seconds of data? Because what is high watermark? High watermark is a thin line between used block and free blocks. This is what everybody don't think about the Vishal. This is making a very high level concept. This is a very easy concept, and you all have to answer. If you want a better 3 times package or 4 times package, try to understand it. If you want to 20% increment, then I can't help. If you want 100% increment, then you have to give answer differently. right? Understand it here. It's a thin line. This is high watermark, thin line between used and free. So whenever you make 1 million record, means why your high watermark is here. Even you deleted 9 lakhs of record, your high watermark is still here and your data comes here. These blocks have no data. But even when the query will run, query go and search till here. That's why taking the same amount of time. Interview question comes like this directly, or you have to explain this question at the time of interview. For example, sir, suppose I have a table contains 1 million record and it is taking few significant amount of second. Even if we delete the record, the table will, my query will take same amount of time because my high watermark is not reset yet. Because I done a delete, it will take the same amount of time. This also does not matter he asked this scenario based question or not. You have to explain in the answer of delete and truncate. Let's see one more question here before asking going to anybody else. There's a question coming in interview. I have a table, that table contains 10 million records. See everyone please this question. I have to delete 5 million. Very common question in the interview, very common question in the interview. Scenario based question. I have a table contains 10 million record. That 10 million can contains anything. The interviewer can say I have a huge volume of record. I have a 20 million record. I have 100 million, anything. I have to delete suppose 5 million records. What should you do? What should you do? I have a table contains, I'm giving example of 10 million. You can take with any number, any use volume. Right? A table can, interviewer can say I have a table contains use volume of record. I have to delete 10 million record, 5 million record. Means a use volume of record I want to delete. What should you do? Right? Your how to answer this question. Your interviewer will just ask here the concept of delete and truncate. Understand it here and how to answer. If you make it delete, right? Okay. When I'm giving the answer, I tell you the difference between delete and truncate. Difference number 6 is delete is faster. Delete is faster than, truncate is faster than delete. And number 7 I give that truncate will reset HWM and delete will not reset the HWM. And I ask the interview will ask you the question, what is HWM? So we'll explain. Next difference 6 here. Truncate is faster than delete. Why truncate is faster than delete? Think about this question because think about the situation. This question coming in the interview, scenario based question, and you have to explain him at the time of interview. Why truncate is faster than delete? Delete is a, what delete? Delete is a DML command. So DML command means you can make it commit on rollback. Understand here the base concept. Base concept never change. Delete is a DML command. So DML command means we can do commit or we can do rollback. How we can do rollback? For example, suppose my Vishal is here, right? And Abhishek is my friend, right? And suppose Abhishek came to my room, take my wallet. From my wallet, Abhishek steal $100, right? Suppose Abhishek took $100 from my wallet. Now Abhishek has two options. Either Abhishek go to the market, he watch movie, he can eat pizza, go for some entertainment, and $100 will be done, finished. Second option, Abhishek will take $100 and hide it somewhere. And after 2-3 days, when Vishal forget about $100, then I will use it. Only two options. Either he will hide it somewhere or he will go and spend the money, go for movie, go for pizza, go for entertainment. Only two options. What Abhishek, suppose Vishal know about it, that Abhishek took my money. Vishal asked Abhishek, give my money. I know that you took my money from my wallet. If Abhishek has that money, hide it somewhere, Abhishek give it back to me. Very simple, because Abhishek knew that Vishal know about it. Abhishek hide that money, Abhishek give me back. If Abhishek already spent that money, even Vishal knows about it, that Abhishek spent that money, that Abhishek cannot return me because money already spent. This is delete, this is truncate. It can be rollback. Means something you return, data will be rolled back from there. But in case of truncate, is a DDL statement. What is done is completed. You cannot roll back. You cannot revert it back. Auto commit, move it, anything. It's done. But if you hide it somewhere, it's delete. I ask, give my money back, and he will go to that hidden place, take the $100 and give it back to me. That is rollback. How delete work? Whenever we delete any record, database will delete that record and store it somewhere into redo log buffer. Redo log buffer files. So what is happening? Once ever we have deleted any record, the data will go and insert here into redo log buffer. So that if user will do rollback, data will be reverted back from redo log buffer. If user will do commit, then data will be gone from here. So in case of delete is taking a lot of time, because once suppose I'm deleting 5 million record here, so this 5 million record will be go and insert here into redo log buffer every time. 5 million record will be insert into redo log buffer, because it may be user can do rollback, because you are writing a delete command, and delete is a DML statement. DML statement means you can roll back, you can commit. So until you haven't do commit, it is a possibility that you can do rollback. So database will go and write all the data into redo log buffer. Redo log buffer. Data will go and write all the data into redo log buffer. So delete will take, why truncate is faster than delete? Because in case of truncate, there is no redo log buffer. Data, movie is gone, pizza gone, entertainment gone. Whatever done is done. It's auto commit, you cannot revert it back. So it is not storing data anywhere in the middle file. So truncate is faster. In case of delete, we are writing data into redo log buffer files. That's why delete will take more time rather than, delete will take more time rather than truncate, because in case of delete, database will go, write the data into redo log buffer, so that if we needed data into redo log buffer file, if the user will fire that, rollback command, he will go and revert the data from there. That's why delete will take a lot of time. Now the question coming in the interview, that I have a table, my table contains 10 million records, right? And I have to delete 5 million records. How can I do? Answer of this question to the interviewer, sir, for deleting data, database gives us two options. Either I can truncate or I can delete. There is no other option. I hope everybody agree. Then you have to answer, sir, we cannot truncate. We cannot truncate here because truncate will truncate all the data. I don't want to remove all the data because I have to just delete 5 million. I have to save 5 million records. So truncate is not an option. We can't do truncate. Number two, we can't do delete, sir, because if we try to do delete will take a lot of time to delete 5 million of record. It may be possible my database going hung. It will take 12 hours, 16 hours, 24 hours, or database is stuck, block session, database down, nobody knows. You cannot delete 5 million record by simply writing a command, delete from table, where condition, which will delete 5 million record. You cannot delete it. You can try in your system. You can create a simple temporary table, try to delete. You cannot delete. This is why this question become interview question, that I have a table contains 10 million records. I want to delete 5 million record. What we have to do? So what we have to do is that in our table, we can, this is the answer, the way how you answer. Sir, we have only two options, truncate or delete. Truncate, we cannot do because truncate will empty the whole table, which we do not want. We cannot fire delete command as well, because deleting 5 million rows from a table will definitely hang my database. It will stuck and don't know when it come back. No idea. So what we can do? Third option. See here, everybody. We can, let me write it here. It's easy. Number one, cannot do truncate because it will empty the whole table, which I don't want. I have 10 million record. That's the question. 10 million records, delete 5 million records from there. 5 million records. Forget the spelling mistakes. Okay, cannot do truncate because empty whole table. Cannot do delete because hung the database. Okay, anyone, any confusion of cannot do delete? Anyone, any confusion cannot do delete? Ask me the doubt here. Means after finishing, if you come back again, then it is not good. Ask me here. Anybody, any confusion why we cannot delete the data? Anyone? Bala, you understand it? I don't want you to come back here on this point. You understand it? Why we cannot delete the data? Or you have doubt?
No.
Understand, right? Okay. Anybody else? Aarti, Arpit, Chandan, Ganesh, Gogul, Joshi, Jyoti, Khushbu, Kunal, Mir, Monica. Anyone, any confusion why we cannot delete the data? Raghav, Rajesh, Rakesh, Renuka, Sagar, Sai, Santosh. Anyone, any confusion?
No, sir.
No, understood.
Understood, right? We cannot delete. We cannot delete the data because if you try to delete a statement, my database will hang. Because if you delete the data, and who don't ask of any hesitation, remember this when we start our session properly, like maybe next batch is only for the people next class who are actually interested. We can create a separate group in the separate WhatsApp group where you can ask me personal one-to-one question. You can call me, mail me anytime, 24/7. So don't worry. You can ask the same thing with all the people who joined my sessions previously. I'm available one-to-one. So why we cannot delete the data here? Because if we try to delete the data, delete is a DML statement. DML statement means we can do commit or rollback, right? So because I'm deleting it, may be possible that I can do rollback or commit anything. Data will store into the redo log buffer. Data will go and write into the redo log buffer files. Before redo log buffer file it is going, so it will take a lot of time to writing this 5 million records first here, insert this 5 million record first, and then it come back, and then if you are okay, then you can, it take a lot of time. It will take all your temporary space will be filled. So maybe possible your database will be hung. So we cannot delete. So what are the options we left? And then you can say number 3. We can create a temp table.
Sir?
Yes.
Sir, if we will write commit, then also it will take time.
How you can go commit without completing this 5 million records? First, your 5 million record, your delete will come back. Once your delete come back of deleting 5 million, then you can write commit. Now, how you can do commit? Means you need a system to write a commit. You fire a command, delete from table, where date is equal to this. On that date, 5 million record. That script is running and running and running and running and running. It never come back. When it come back, then only you get a chance to write a commit. Are you getting my point?
Yes,
your
sir.
script is running. It will never come back. Simple. And it is true. You can try. You can create a table, temporary table, insert 5 million record and try to do that. It never comes. That's why it becomes an interview question. It never comes. Right? So what we can do? We can create a temporary table. How we can create a temporary table? We can simply create a table like this. Suppose my table name is A. Table A. Take an example. How to give your approach? We're talking about approach. Create temporary table. We can create table. Forget about spelling mistake. Create table temp underscore A as select star from A my where condition, which give me the 5 million records which I want to save. Record which I want to save 5 million. I took that record in temporary table. Now I have a temp table because create table is CTAS command, which is very fast. It will create a table quick. My table will be created, which save the 5 million record which I want to save. Step number 4. Now truncate table A. Now that's okay. Now truncate this table. I don't want all the record because the record which I want to save, the record already save here. The record already save here into temporary table. Record save. Truncate table A. When table will be truncated, the main table is truncated, this will be done in few seconds because truncate is faster. Always remember, truncate is much fast. Truncate table A, this will be done in few seconds. And now we have application table empty. My table is empty. Now I have 2 options here. Number 5, either if you want, either drop table A and rename temp underscore A to A, or say this option will be not preferred. I will let you know why. Or I can insert data from temp table to main table. First of all, let me explain this is how the question was. I have a table contains 10 million records. I have to delete 5 million. What should we do? What should we do with the scenario is, because my table contains 10 million records, I have to drop 5 million records. I will take the whole amount of data, which you don't want. I have to save 5 million. I cannot do delete because delete will take a use time. I don't know. It may stuck my database. It may take 12 hours, 16 hours, 20 hours. I don't know. No idea how much time delete will take. We can't do delete. My approach is I will create a temporary table and I will move all the data which I need. Now my data is saved here in temp table. Now the data, now I can truncate the table. Main table truncated now. Now I can either insert the data from temporary table to main table as it is, or I can drop this table and rename this table. But we should not do this in a scenario. We should not prefer this. We should prefer this. Why we should not prefer this? This looks like faster, but because dropping is a faster command, DDL, and renaming is a faster command, DDL, which is faster. But we should not prefer, because as soon as you drop the table A, all the procedures, function, packages, anything which are used on table A will become uncompiled. When we can rename the table, again go to compile all the procedure, function, packages who are used that table, then extra work you have to do. That's why we should not prefer this situation. We have to prefer this situation. Understand this question and this answer? Now ask the question before moving forward. Sorry, what you said?
Vishal, can you explain the fifth point again?
What you said? Sorry, please repeat.
The fifth point is there.
I'm not getting your question. What you said? Can you explain?
Fifth point, Vishal. Fifth point, can you explain again?
Sorry, Prashad, I'm not getting your question.
Fifth point. Vishal, you have 10 fifth point. So can you please explain that again?
I'm sorry. Sagar, can you everybody keep quiet. Just Sagar, can you explain? Your voice is clear. Sagar, please explain.
Hello. Yeah, Prasad is telling you explain fifth point. So can you please explain that again? So he is not pretty much clear about that point.
Okay, this is what you are asking, Prashad? Okay, let me again one more time. The question is in the interview. These all are very important questions in the interview. Okay, where we are? We are on a basic concept. We have just learned in 2 days what is create table, DDL command, DML command, truncate, drop, columns, insert, alter. If you just think about it, how good these topics are. And in interview, when these questions are coming, we are not giving a proper answer. If you think, so that's why I'm telling everyone, does not matter you join in the next session or not, because next session will definitely not free. But wherever you learn, start from scratch, start from the base concept. And we are going topic by topic. So we are starting it. Now I'm going to primary key, unique key, foreign key, all the topic I'm going one by one, all the topics. I'm explaining again, my table contains 5 million record, 10 million record. I have to do 5 million, means the table contains use volume of record and I have to delete use volume of record as well. So what to do? So deleting a record, I have only two options from the database. Either I can truncate or I can delete. Truncate you cannot do, because if you truncate, so truncate will delete the whole table. Truncate will delete because truncate does not have any where condition. So truncate will delete the whole table will be gone. Whole table will be gone. This is truncate. So truncate will not prefer, because you have a 10 million record, you have to delete only 5 million. You want to save 5 million records. So you cannot do truncate. Second option, you cannot do delete, because deleting a data, use volume of data deleting, because you want to delete the record, it will go and read that record into redo log buffer. Because you are doing delete. Delete is what? DML statement. Every DML statement is followed by commit or rollback. So before commit and rollback, data will be inserted here into redo log buffer. The example I gave, Abhishek stole my $100. Either he can hide it somewhere or he can watch movie, pizza, entertainment. This is truncate, data gone, money gone, I can't do anything. Here, delete, he saved the data. He stored the data somewhere he's storing the data. Right, I can take this back. This is delete, store the data into redo log buffer. So whenever you fire delete command, database will go and store the data into the redo log buffer. So delete will take a lot of time, because if you're deleting 5 million rows will be inserted here into your redo log buffer. That will consume a lot of temporary space which you have in your database. Normally it never come back. I don't know how much time it will take. So you'll do the third option, that I will create temporary table by using CTAS command, create table name as select star from A, this main table, where condition, like the 5 million record which I want to save, I save that record into this temporary table, temp A. When my record will be saved, I will go and truncate the table, main table now. Truncate is a faster option, it truncate quick. My data is truncated. Once data will be truncated, I have an option that either I can drop the main table, no need to truncate, either I can actually drop the table and rename this table to this table. Otherwise, next option, we don't have to do this. Next option is I have the data or I have the temporary table which contains all the required data. I can insert that data into the main table. I can do this operation. So this is more faster, but we should not do that, because if you drop a table, main table, and this table is used by a lot of packages, procedure, function, wherever it was used, they all become uncompiled. So we have to compile them again. Extra work we have to do. Let me finish. The extra work we have to do. So because we have extra work we have to do, we'll not prefer to do this particular option. It is prefer to do insert command from temporary table and to the main table. That will be little bit time taking, but still it is safe, the environment. Prasad, are you getting this question now? Sagar, Prasad? Sagar, Prasad, are you getting this question now?
Yeah, I got it.
Like clear.
Okay, that's good. Now, anybody, any question on this particular topic yet?
Yeah.
Let's give the option to, let's give the chance to Bala first. Let's give the chance to Bala first. Yes, Bala, ask your question.
You are saying whenever they delete the huge record, whenever they use the 50% of record or 30% record. So you are saying create on temporary table.
No, I am not saying, Bala, I am not saying. Yes, I am not saying. Database is saying. Oracle is saying that if you delete a record, if you follow any DML operation, I will do into redo log buffer. The database is saying. I am not saying anything.
No, that is okay. Instead of using the delete, you are saying, okay, you create on temporary table, insert all the record from existing table. Okay. So after that, whatever the record is required, that record we can insert from the temporary table, then delete drop the temporary table. This is you are saying, correct? Performance is also good, correct?
Yes.
Correct, sir? Yeah. This is correct. I am verifying my understanding is correct or not. That's all.
Yeah, don't worry. I will send everything in the notes. Don't worry.
Okay.
Don't worry. This is the correct option. This is the only approach. This is the, I'm repeating it again. I'm repeating it. Guru, just 1 second. This is the only approach, only approach to remove a use volume of data from a table. That's why this become an interview question. So interviewer want to test your knowledge that how good you are in truncate, how good you are in delete. Do you have understanding how truncate and delete work? This question is nothing related to the performance tuning. This question is purely related to the concept of delete and truncate.
Okay.
Guru, ask the question now.
Delete for the radio log.
Bala, give the chance to others. Bala, please. That's it. This is the question.
Okay, only one.
Guru, Bala, please. Bala, please. I give Bala, please. Bala, give a chance to others. I will give you option. You can ping personally in the group itself. Give the chance to others. Guru, ask your question.
Yeah, Vishal. Vishal, recently I come up with an interview question like, if you are if you are truncating the table, so what are the possible ways to retrieve the data?
Nothing. Truncate is a DDL command. Try to understand base concept. What is the base concept? Base concept is DDL. DDL is auto commit. If something is committed, you cannot roll back. If you truncate the data, your data is gone. If you want, you can contact the DBA for the backup or the flashback command. As a developer, we don't have access. We have to contact to the DBA. DBA will back up the data. There is no option. There is no undo. There is no rollback. Data gone. Finish. Tariq, ask your question.
Actually, I was trying to understand this sort of methods we can use for our purge activities, right? Weekly or monthly purge activities wherein we delete our data. So we can do in that process. But my question is like, here we have solved our deallocation of those high-level watermarks, right? My allocation for that table is reset again after I do the truncate and insert the data. So is it like after deleting the data, whichever we had?
You are asking the question of deleting the data, how it is possible to reset the SWM? We will discuss about gather when Tariq will discuss about gather stats. We have an option to compute table name, analyze table name, gather statistics, analyze index name. I will discuss about this point when I discuss about performance tuning. Santosh, ask your question.
Yeah, Vishal. In case of rename table name, my old table constraints will automatically attach to new table. Yeah, we have to create.
No. How? Rename means a new table created. Santosh, you are in my B16, B17 batch also. You joined, right? B16 also you are coming, right? Santosh,
Yeah.
are you seeing Santosh?
Yeah,
One second, Santosh. 1 second, Santosh. 1 second. Just wait.
Yeah.
You know why I stop you? I haven't discussed this question yet here, but why I stop you? Because few days before, I discussed this point and I just tell multiple times in the group in B16, right? When you this interview question, create table name, create table X as select star from Y. If you remember this question, Santosh, in the group I tell, right? When you creating a table from another table, then what happened? Let me write the command here. Let me write the command. Everybody can see this question. I don't want to discuss it today, but let's see discuss. Create table X as select star from Y. What will happen? What will happen? A new table will be created. Right? Table X will be created exactly same as table Y. Agree, everyone?
Yeah.
Bala, are you agree? Because I don't want you to tell that I am not agree. Bala, are you agree?
Agree.
Right? But actually it not happen. That is the wrong answer. Most of the people give this answer to the interview, and if your experience is more than 6 years, you are not selected. If your experience is less than 6 years, you are okay. That's okay if that person give the answer. That's okay. Santosh, I discussed this question at the end in the class also. Create table name, asset star. Everything not copied. Only table structure copied and data copied. Listen it here. Index not copied, constant not copied, primary key not copied. Things are not only not null constraint copy. I will discuss about constraint. I will take a full session on constraint. Don't worry. I'm just giving this answer because Santosh asked this question. And most of the people give this answer. And if you have a 6-year experience and you are giving this answer that it will create the same table from this table, you are not selected at the same moment of time. The rest 20 minutes interviewer will just time pass. There are lots of talent in the market. People have 4-year experience are taking 15 to 18 lakhs of package. It is not because they will tell the table to create the same table. No. This question, the answer will be wrong. It will not create the same table. It will just copy the column names, table structure and data. But in structure also, index not copied, primary key not copied, constant not copied, but not null constant copied. This become a tricky questions. When I discuss about constant, I will discuss this question. Looks like very easy. We are preparing for interview. We have to crack interview. We have to make our package double and triple. How it is possible? If you are giving this answer, it is not possible. Never. No. At least I will not select. That is for sure. And not only me. If I am getting a training for it, thousands of people getting training for it. If your package is 5 lakhs, you are looking for 7 lakhs, you are getting selected. If your package is 5 lakhs, you are looking for 10 lakhs, you are not selected, man. 200% sure. 300% sure. 3000% sure. You are not selected. So focus on the concept. So never give the concept, Santosh. Renaming table means you can create a table. Actually, new table is created. Constant not copied. Only not null constant copied. That is true. But only not null. Primary key not copied. Do you want to see? Everybody want to see? Let's see this here. Select star from, I'm creating a create, let's say this here. Create table create table, suppose employees, EMP as select star from HR, because I don't want you to just memorize the things. Understand the scenario. HR.employees. I created this table. Oh man, session will disconnected. In 1 second. On quick. Yeah. This. Table created. BSc HR.employee. This here, I'm talking about HR. From this table, this new table created. You can see this here. I'm just noting down to everyone so that you can see. Employee ID is a primary key. You can see not null. This not null is because a primary key. I'm discussing primary key in few minutes. Primary key. DSC, EMP. Same table created, right? Employee ID, there is no more primary key. The table is not primary. This column is not primary. Primary key not copied. What this not null is a not null constraint. So not null constraint copy. We will discuss about constraint. Who does not know constraint? For I will take a full class. And I'm telling you again, only my notes is enough. You don't have to go here and there. You don't have to go here and there. Only that is done. That's it. So, okay, so we have to start unique key, primary key, but we don't. Just only 15 minutes left. We will not start today. Let's start in the next session. So this is what about today, what we discussed. I hope you all like it. So it does not matter you write, you will continue or not, but if possible, if you think that we shall spend 4 hours and if you like the session, please give your feedback in the group. If you don't like, that's okay. But if you don't like, also you can tell me that Vishal, you have to improve this, or you don't have knowledge, you have to make this particular topic, you have to give this. So you have definitely give me this feedback. It is helpful for me. Okay, thank you so much. For the next batch onwards, I will send a separate link only for the people who are interested. I will send a mail, we'll discuss about it. But for today, does not matter you continue or not, I will send all the notes. So don't worry, everyone.
Sir, can you send me an email as well, because I am not copied to the last email.
Raghav, send me your email ID. Ping me your email ID on my WhatsApp.
Okay, okay, I'll do it. Thank you.
Ping me email ID on the WhatsApp. I will copy everything. Okay.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thanks. Bye. Yes. Yes. Tell me.
Vishal, are you going to share this separately? Hello.
Separately?
Vishal, are you going to, who are willing to join the people, you are going to
No, I will send the mail to everyone. I will send the mail to everyone. The people who are interested, just ping me that Vishal, I want to continue. Just reply me on that. The people who will continue, I will add them into the next class because I don't want to spam your mailboxes with all my emails and notes. Okay?
Okay, Vishal. And it will be a next Saturday, Sunday, right?
Yes, next weekend. And other than weekends, sometimes if needed, when our SQL will be okay, we start with the PL SQL, right? We can meet sometime, we can try, suppose any holiday is coming, right? Any holiday is coming, or maybe sometime if needed, we can come to week on a weekday on evening time for 1 hour, not 2 hours, 1 hour definitely, or 45 minutes. We can do that timing as well. Or suppose somebody wants that, Vishal, I want to ask a question. Right, 1-to-1, you can just ping me back. In your dinner time basically is my afternoon, so we can meet that time. You can just ping me that Vishal, meet me there on the afternoon or maybe my evening. So definitely I will prefer most of you after your dinner. You can ping me. For me, it's daytime. I'm easy to talk. Okay, Ganesh, you can ask your question.
Vishal, one more thing. Are you going to tell you on a regular experiments? Are you going to cover any regular experiments? Actually, I go through
regular expression mostly is not coming much in the interviews. I have not covered that regular expression, right? Because regular expression is mostly only 2-3 questions from some time they can ask, remove the special character and something like that. There are not any conceptual based question not coming on the regular expression topic.
But
right? Because we all have to, the reason is, you know, Prashad, we have main focus on the crack the interview, right? And we'll go all the topics one by one. Each topic with explanation, with notes, everything will be there in the notes and notes. This topic, just 1-2 questions are coming, that how to remove the special character. They're not concept. That's why I'm not, because everybody wants to finish the topic as quick. People ping me that, Vishal, can I do 2 batches together? Can I do 3 batches together? Because I want to cover in 1 month. I want to cover in 1.5 months. If you want to cover it so quick, so how can I do all these things, right? So I most focus, I'm again telling you, Prashad, 99% of the questions, or 95% for sure, exactly same from my notes and from the session. You barely get a question. You barely get a question which is out from the thing what we discussed in the session. Barely get. Ganesh, ask your question.
What will be the duration for both SQL and PL skill session?
3 months it will take. 3 months it will take easily, because 12 weeks it will take, because we will take 2 hours every day. Other than that, in middle, few things with the easy concept, I will send the notes as well, which I am discussing 1-to-1, but still it will take 3 months minimum. 2.5 to 3. 2.5 to 3, not less than 2.5 for sure.
Okay.
For sure. Even today, my speed will be a little bit, you know, this 6 lecture, my speed will be faster because I'm going to the base concept and all. The speed will be a little bit faster. But when you're moving to the SQL writing, my speed will be slow. Don't worry. I have to make you comfortable that you can write any SQL query at the time of interview and even in your project. Any SQL you can write. This is what my motto. And the second motto is, I want you to answer confidently. I want to get select. The people who are selecting, you can ask me in the group how they answer, how they select, how they're giving questions and answer. Okay, so don't worry. Yes, Akshay, you are asking something.
Vishal, I have one question.
Yes, just 30 seconds. Akshay,
Yes,
first. Yes, Akshay, tell me.
actually, okay.
Okay, Vishal. So I just wanted to ask that apart from SQL and PL SQL, do you teach anything else like ETL and Power BI? Because I would love
No, for ETL, no. For SQL, other than SQL, PL SQL, people getting few questions on ETL, just like data warehousing concept, slowly changing dimensions, star schema, fan, fact table, dimension table. For these, just is basic thing which can be possibly asked from a SQL developer. Nothing more than that on Power BI, nothing on Tableau, nothing more on data warehousing. Focus on SQL, PL SQL. Yes, Jyoti, ask your question.
Vishal, first class you have like we entire have discussion like you'll like share that resume format as well. So where we can get exactly?
What you want? Resume
format, like you gonna help me help us to prepare resume, like what kind
yes,
of
I can help you. I can. Yeah, don't worry. I will help you. When our class will start, I will help everyone. Don't worry about the resume and how to present yourself. Don't worry. I will let you know.
Thank you.
Right? How to present yourself, because does not matter. Many people think that Vishal, I am a support person. Can I survive in the company? Can I answer? So don't worry about it. Support person. You are support because you think about it. It's a market. You go there, whatever you say. For example, think somebody come to your house for the daily house cleaning. If that lady tell you that I only do jhadu, that's it. How much you pay? Maybe 500. If that person will say, I can do jhadu, I can do pocha, I can do cooking, I can do utensils, I can take your kids, as much as her resume speak, you think, okay, means I have to offer her at least 2,000. Does not matter you are giving this task or not. You have to offer him 2,000. So how better you are able to speak about yourself, that matters. That matters, right? I will teach you all how to speak at the time of interview. Don't worry. And don't believe on me. Forget about myself. Don't believe on me. You already have 4 hours of lecture. You have some idea how we shall teach, how topic going on. You have idea. I will send you the notes today. You can get how the notes are coming. You can ask in the group. Just ping in the group. Anybody in this group is taking Vishal classes. Ping me personally. You can talk to that guy. Any group. That's it. Okay.
Vishal, what is the fee structure?
Risha, I will send you the fees. Don't worry. So forget about fees. First focus on topics and first focus on things if you're interested. If you like, then we'll talk about fees. Fees is something secondary. Which you like, then it's okay. Otherwise, that's not okay at all. Yes, Gokul?
Vishal, is the course mainly for database developer, or myself as a Tableau developer who's trying to improve my skill on the SQL?
SQL, I'm telling you, in database field, does not matter you are coming from testing, you are coming from Java, you are coming from C++, you are coming from Python, which technology you are. SQL is one of the most important things which you must have to know.
Yes.
So you must good in SQL. You must good in SQL. Does not matter you are tester, does not matter you are Java, does not matter what you are. So I'm just trying to explain you, because if you are Tableau, right?
Yes, yes.
Tableau and SQL is the hottest combination nowadays. Power BI and SQL and Tableau and SQL. These are the hottest combination nowadays in the market. So you must go in SQL.
Content will cover every month top 3 sales, something like
don't worry.
kind of scenarios also.
Analytical functions are the easiest. Google analytical function are the easiest thing. I will teach you join letter analytical function first.
Okay, subqueries, so everything with scenarios or examples.
Don't worry. You can ask this question, right? You can ask this question. They don't believe on me because we don't know each other. You can ask this question in the group. Anybody took the class of Vishal, how Vishal teach SQL? Am I able to write SQL? The people will answer you.
No, like course content, just what
not course content, not course content. I am just talking about, do you able to learn SQL from Vishal? People will answer you, right? So don't worry. We will move forward and let you know. Mamta, you have some question before we stop. Mamta, you have any question?
Hi, good morning, Vishal. I'm just calling from USA. I have one question, because other than this SQL and PSQL courses, what other courses do you offer?
No, Mamta, I'm working as a database architect, and I'm not a teacher. I'm not a trainer. I'm telling about my story. I started this 2 years before because my brother in India and he has some issues with his job. So one of person met me on Facebook. And his name is Karthik, right? He's my first person. And I help him something and I teach him. He gave me an idea that Vishal, why not you teach people and it help and I can help. And he gave some handsome amount of money to my brother. And from that moment of time, I started this training. Right from 2020 I started. So I'm not a trainer, Mamta, frankly speaking. I'm just like a developer like you and all. I just want to, whatever I learned from my project from last 17 years, I just want to give you all. Most of my approach, when you see how I'm writing queries, it's totally different what you find from Google or anywhere, because I am writing the query what I feel in the table. A few minutes before, Gokul asked me about subquery. I'm telling you, Gokul, I hate subquery. I hate. And I will teach you all to start hating subquery as much as you can hate. If you don't, as much as you can hate subquery, right? And try to learn with clauses. I will help you write query. Right?
Okay.
I will help you to
I guess
because we should.
The mic, so I'm not able to hear the whole conversation.
Okay, I just muted Prawn. I'm telling you, Gokul, you asked me the subquery, right? I will teach you subquery. That's okay, but I will prefer never write subquery. Never in your whole life. Just focus with clause. Because when you work in a project where there's a huge volume of data is coming in a live scenario, the subquery will work. Never, man. Forget about subquery. We have to work on with. I will teach you how to write with clauses. Subquery, that's okay for interview. That's okay. But my concept, because I am just like a developer like you and me and other people here. We learn how to work.
You're into databases, like the means teaching, sharing your knowledge about databases and SQL and PSQL, is it?
Yes. Yes,
okay.
Mamta.
Okay.
And real-time scenarios, because whatever I'm facing in my projects, I'm facing you all, teaching you all. Kumar, whatever, you have some question?
Thank you.
Yes, Vishal, I am also expecting same as Gokul. I am also a reporting developer. I am also expecting same query
I'm
writing.
telling you, for reporting people, you must have good on SQL. Market is so good, right? Even in India, I'm living in US. In US, it is very good, but for India nowadays, reporting plus SQL, Power BI SQL, Tableau SQL, means killer combination. So many good jobs in market.
Yes, Vishal, but we are lagging in terms of query writing and query understanding and debugging existing queries.
Don't worry. I will can give you this confidence that you will be confident in writing SQL query. Don't worry for this.
Okay, thank you.
Don't worry for this. Many people here, even in the batch, you can go and ask him. Don't believe on me. Who knows? Vishal just want to sell himself. Who knows? Right? Why you believe on me? Go and ask in the group. The people who joined, is Vishal help you to writing SQL queries? People will let you know. Okay, so don't worry about it. We'll continue. I send the email. I send the notes to everyone by maybe today evening. And yes, hopefully, miss my evening, your morning. Okay, and we'll and the people from US, I'm telling you all who is from the US, because I'm in EST time zone, so we can take a separate session sometime just to writing queries, how to practice SQL queries, because our time zone, my evening, suppose 4:30 or 5:30 in the time, just for 30 minutes writing SQL queries to practice. We'll do it in different way as well, because in US market is very easy compared to India. Market is very easy. In US market is so easy that means it's very easy, but I can say more. So you just have a little bit of skill, you can crack anything here. So focus on that. I will here to help you all. Okay. So thank you so much. We'll meet very soon. Okay. Thank you. Thanks. Bye.
Thank you, Vishal. Thank you so much.
Hello, Vishal.
Thank you.